Okay. Hello, welcome to my new show. It's called, what the hell did I call this damn thing? I call it Bill Scoggins' I don't even know. For a vinyl universe 78s and 45s and 33s. I thought I'd have a talk show. Well, I needed to talk about records. So, I will tell you first off, I do not have a theme song. I don't have a theme song here. So, anyway, we'll figure out a theme song for next week. Let me write that on my to-do list. Theme song. We need a great theme song. Yeah. Alright. Didn't figure that out before I came home. So anyway, I gotta hype this one too. Hype the show too. So anyway, just thought this show up on by the seat of my pants. Thought I'd talk about something I know nothing about, which is what I do most of the time anyway. Thought I'd talk about records, the vinyl kind. Today I thought I'd talk about maybe starter kits. If a person were going to do something like get into vinyl records, and say, well, most people don't have them today. You know, so say you were a novice and you were going to get into records. You said, well, I want to do this foolishness. What would I do? Well, you'd have to have a turntable. I'd recommend that. And since everybody seems to be on computers nowadays, I'd go ahead and get a USB one. And that's one that'll pretty much satisfy everybody. And I'd probably get a small set of speakers for my desktop. Now, if you want to go out to the flea market and go old school and get a big set of Kenwoods and a receiver and the old turntables. I know a guy has got one right now for $175. Go see Jake at the old flea market on Highway 56. He may still have it today. Anyway. That being said, let's see. If you were going to start out a vinyl record collection today, what would I recommend? Since I've been collecting records since I was 14, and I have a fairly good record collection. Not the best one in the world. I've seen better. Than mine. I don't know everything. I would start with. You need something you need at least something from every genre. I still go back to the scene in what was that movie? High Fidelity, when Jack Black's in the record store and the guy's trying to start his record collection, and he's got an armful of, a few records in his collection, and Jack Black says, well, have you got a collection of Blonde on Blonde? And the guy goes, no. And Jack Black looks at him and goes, sighs and rolls his eyes and says, here. So I start with Blonde on Blonde by Bob Dylan. Classic album. I'd get that one. I'd get Sgt. Pepper over Revolver. Yes, I would. I'd probably stick the White Album in there too. 2 Beatles records. Those two, definitely. Let's see, Rolling Stones. Wow, that's hard. Exile on Main Street. Probably. I'm trying to think. There's so many records you need to start with. I'd go back to oh my God, we're going to start in the beginning. That won't bankrupt you. I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything way back that just won't kill you. Beach Boys, I'd probably get Pet Sounds Let me think. I'm probably jumping ahead. Aerosmith, I'll probably get. I can't think of the first album. Probably get Toys in the Attic, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think of their albums. Probably the first album. I can't think of the name of it. Let's see. Sex Pistols, Never Mind the Bollocks. The Clash, This Is the Clash. I'm just trying to go through here. I get Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison Blues. I get This Is Johnny Cash. Let's see what else. Trying to think something from middle '60s Motown. I can't grab a hold of anything. Something by Marvin Gaye. I put in there. I put Stevie Wonder's. I can see it, but I can't think of the name of it. I put T-Rex, the Slider in there. I'd have to put David Bowie, Diamond Dogs, and then I have to put Lou Reed, Rock and Roll Animal, and Johnny Thunders. Let's see. I'm trying to think which Johnny Thunders it is. I can't put my fingers on it. New York Dolls and Johnny Thunders probably. And of course, Iggy and the Stooges, Raw Power. And going forward from that, I have to drop NWA in there, and Snoop and Dr. Dre, and I'm thinking of Dr. Dre. I can't think of the name of the album. Then of course Notorious B.I.G. and I can't think of the name of his album. I've got it in my collection. Of course, you got to go back, and you need to put that reissue of Robert Johnson's album in there that came out late '60s. There was a reissue of his late '50s album that came out. I can't remember the name of that album either. It escapes me. See, I don't know everything. You need to put that in there, and I think you'll be on your way then to having a pretty good record collection. That would give you at least a framework to start with, and then you can start filling in the gaps. Of course, I didn't mention Joe Walsh in California, rock and the Eagles. No, not the Eagles, but Graham Parsons' contributions, and the Flying Burrito Brothers, and tons of stuff I left out, and the Byrds, and the band, and this scads of stuff that you still need to put in your collection, but you would be on your way to at least having something to work with. So that being said, how much time have I gone on pontificating there? Gone on about 9 minutes listening to myself yammer on. Let's talk about what I've got right in front of me right now. Let's see. I'm just going to pull out randomly. Let's see. I don't want to talk about that. Pull out randomly right now. I've got Adam's House Cat in front of me, which this is a pretty significant album, I think. let's see. I really don't think Patterson and them are going to get mad at me if I put the damn thing on and we halfway listen to it. They ain't going to get mad about that shit. Because you know what? You just ain't going to get mad at me about it. Because I'm not violating. I'm not making any money off of this podcast. And if I ask him nicely, he'd probably say he don't care. So, any of these people listening around on the internet getting all bothered about this can just fuck off. Let me see where the little... I think we can listen to this together. This is a pretty significant record to me because when we were back in Athens, Patterson actually gave me a copy of this record on cassette, and I kept it for a lot of years. I didn't play it much because I knew it was, pretty much a cool thing. And anyway, they finally got it on. They finally got it redone and gave it the treatment it should have gotten. And they got it on vinyl. It's on yellow vinyl now. It's out. They got a wonderful, wonderful booklet that goes with it. Talks about all the bullshit they went through as Adam's house cat. Talks about how Patterson and Kulu met in college. In Florence, in North Florence, Alabama. And God, such a great record. It talks about the other guys in the band and what happened to them, and all the shit, all the shit they went through. Damn. The incident at the Helen Keller Festival. I gotta go read about the incident at the Helen Keller Festival. Kind of skipped over that. Three on a Tree transmission. I don't know what an incident at the Helen Keller Festival was. But anyway. They went through a lot of shit. Yep. There's a lot of shit they went through in this book. Talks about how they played their last show at a club in Tennessee, September the 14th, 1991. So a week later, Patterson was on a stage crew for a three-piece band from Seattle. They played for 128 people in the New Daisy. I guess that was in Alabama. Following day, their song "Smells Like Teen Spirit" premiered on MTV. In a couple of weeks, Nirvana was the biggest band in the world. I kept working at it now. There, in case you don't know who Adam's House Cat turned out to be, they turned out to be the Drive-By Truckers. In case that doesn't sound familiar to you, they're the Drive-By Truckers now, but Patterson gave that. And he gave me that. He gave me copies of some of his solo stuff too on cassette, and I've got some of it around here. I've got Murder and Oscar, and I've got another one, and I've got to find the cassette actually. I don't know, but anyway, I would recommend you get anything by the Drive-By Truckers probably, and put that in your starting kit. And I would get REM's first album. I put that in there. Let me see what else. I'd probably Nirvana now. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and put that in there. And now Proto-Punk. Here's one you never will find, I don't think. Well, I won't recommend that to you because it's too advanced for you. But anyway, let's don't talk about Speed, Glue, and Shinky yet for beginners. That's way too advanced for beginners. But anyway, let's see. So anyway, now we're talking about Drive-By Truckers. I tend to ramble here. Let's see what else we can talk about. Let's see. Let's take a pause. No, I don't want to start broadcasting. No, I want to pause. Can I pause? Let's see. Start broadcasting. I want to pause. I'm not. Whew. Alright, let's see what else I got. Okay. talking. Runaway train on a runaway train on a runaway train. Me and my baby's on a runaway train on a runaway train on a runaway train. This is right for this thing. For that. Well, what the hell did that go to? I don't know what it goes to, but anyway, we're back. Let's see. Nope. Okay, I took a little break. Let's see. We're still talking about records, and let's see what else can we delve into here. I found. Well, this is going to be probably a rarity. Most people aren't going to get this one, I don't think. I just happened to dig into my, we still got the, see what do, let's switch over here. That's the, we'll listen to some more, we'll listen to some more Adam Cat later. I have another rarity probably over here. We might want to listen to it some. Let's see. That goes somewhere else. Find a. Where's Town Burning Down? I don't see its cover right now. We'll talk about a rarity here. Probably going to be. Not a lot of people are going to have it, I don't think. This is the Skin Pops from Athens. This is actually Barry Sell and what's that other guy's name? Barry Sell and Aaron Phillips. See, Aaron was vocals, drums, and percussion, and Barry was on guitar, bass, vocals, and percussion. This one came out about 1990. Alright, let's see. My needle skips a little bit at the first of it. This song is called, what is it called? Drinking, driving, smoking, and fucking all at the same time? Yeah. My turntable is a little uneven. All the records seem to look warped on it, but all my records aren't warped, I know that. That may not be a great way to hear it, but still, I don't have the MP3 of it, so I'll just have to play in the background. That's the best I can do. So, I don't really have permission to be playing, well, I think a lot. Anyway, that being said, this is the only way we're going to hear these songs, really, is this way. Like I said, we can put them on, we can hear them in the background, we can talk about them a little bit. But this record really didn't sell out much outside of Athens, I don't think. I don't know how well it sold, but I was told when it came out, go grab a copy, because it's not, it's great, and it's going to go fast, so I did. So, anyway, that was, the band was called, The hell did I just tell you it was called? I can't remember. Short-term memory loss. Skin Pops. Great cover too. I wish I could post a picture of it, but I'm unable to do that since we're on a podcast. So anyway, Barry Sell was pretty active in the Athens scene for a while. I think Aaron Phillips. I thought Aaron Phillips was. I don't know. Anyway, I might have him confused with another guy. There's so many people up there when I lived up there then. I got kind of confused. Let's see. This one here is called Phone Sex. So I don't know. We may not go the whole 45 minutes because I really don't have 45 minutes of things to say. I can sit here and just listen to myself talk. Sort of boring to me, but anyway, we'll see if we can engage any listeners in this experiment here. So what I know about vinyl, I have trunks and trunks and trunks of vinyl. And we can pull out stuff we can pull out all kinds of great stuff and listen to it. And we can really kind of pull out the bad stuff and listen to it too. Because I can have bad record of the week. Oh, I got plenty of bad records. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you how I learned about good records is by buying bad records. And I got the bad records. I mean, every collector's got his share of bad. You got his share of crap. I mean, I guess I should get a room here. Eventually here where I'm going to settle and have it just a room dedicated to just pure crap in my record collection. We should probably devote at least a show to just pure shitty music. And let's examine it why it's sold. I mean, why did this record, we could sit here and listen to that. Why did this record sell? Why did they make it? Why would anybody want to listen to it? And we will have an episode on shitty music. Let's make a note of that. I'll try to make a note of that. Under theme song, episodes. Let's see, episode, note to self, episodes dedicated to shitty music. Well, let me do a sweep of the internet and see if I can find a theme song, and then we will start setting up episodes dedicated to really good stuff, and then we'll set up an episode dedicated to shitty stuff, which probably will outweigh the good stuff by 3 to 1. We can have all kinds of stuff. We can have all kinds of good stuff on this show. Please tell your friends that you heard it here. Like I say, it's about 30 minutes. I got about 30 minutes here. That would be a great exit theme right there. I don't know if they will let me use it, but I like that. That's very cool. So I don't know if I'd ever have a guest on here, but that would be cool too. So anyway, we can talk about the Rocket teams next week. The ones that are playing now, and the ones that were had the song Woohoo. I got the album Woohoo. Nobody in the area would actually take the album. It sat there in the record bin. I don't guess they want to pay the price Michael Weldon had on it, but it's really a great record. They missed it here. And I hope I can go back and maybe get the Shags record too, because I've got the first Shags record and I need the second one. The second pressing, the second pressing. Because nobody's going to have the first pressing, the pressing their dad did. So I will settle for the pressing that NRBQ did, and hopefully I can have both albums the first and the second one, because it's really just a testament to Dada. I don't know what else. We'll talk about the shags one time. We need to do that. I don't know if we can play the shags, but we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to cut out of here. It's really great to have this thing, I think. So anyway, la di da.